Hello everyone, today I have a new look for you. This is a warm smoky eye featuring cranberry colors. Cranberry is very beautiful in the winter time, so I like using it. So first off, I'm going to, after applying a moisturizer, I'm going to make sure that I drink a lot of water and use a good lip balm. This one by Neutrogena is really good just because the winter months can be very drying, so you want to make sure that you're keeping up with the moisture in your skin. First off, I'm going to use this Smashbox Photo Ready concealer, or no, primer. I'm going to apply that with my fingers. I like the way this goes on. It makes my skin very smooth and soft before my foundation, so I really like using it. The foundation that I've been using a lot this winter is by CoverGirl. It's the Outlast, and I am very new to this foundation and I really love it. I love it the most with my putting it on with my fingers. It's very pigmented, very it conceals everything, and it stays on for a very long time, and you don't really need a powder, especially if you have normal to dry skin. You probably don't need a powder at all, but if you have oily skin like I do, just a quick powder would be nice with this. But this is a great foundation, and it's very comparable to the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, but the Ready Set Gorgeous is just, I like the Outlast a bit more. So moving on to the Ready Set Gorgeous concealer. This is a very, very good concealer. It reminds me very much of the NARS Creamy Concealer. I actually returned that one after I bought this one because it was just so much alike and so much better to me, and it was a lot cheaper. So I really like using this one. It's very pigmented and it stays on a very long time. I like to use it as a highlighter as well. And I'm reapplying my chapstick again. And now I'm just going to apply my eye primer. I like to leave the concealer on for a bit, so I'm going to move on to eye primer and place that on my lids. I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is my favorite primer. Make sure that you use a primer when you're making a smoky eye. And I'm just going to blend it all out. I like using my fingers in the winter time because it just warms up the products a lot better. I'm going to apply my eyebrows. I'm using MAC eyeshadow in Espresso and an angled brush. And I like to do all of this while my concealer is just kind of setting and warming up into the skin. And then I'm just going to brush them out with a spoolie. So now I'm just going to blend the concealer away with my ring finger. And this is really good for highlighting, like I said. Since I'm going to go for a smoky eye, I like to have a very good pigmented concealer to really highlight that whole area. And this concealer doesn't cake, it doesn't crease, and it just looks it's like the best concealer ever. I really love it. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely try it because it's very inexpensive. I am going to use a dual fiber brush just to blend it out because my finger wasn't doing as much as I thought. Actually, this is the first time that I left it on my skin for a while. Usually I'll just blend it away right away, but this time I wanted to leave it on, and I found that it's better to blend it away as soon as you put it on your skin. So just a note on that. Okay, now moving back onto my brows, I'm going to set them with Maybelline Brow Drama. This is just a tinted brow gel. And now I'm going to put this very warm color. This is from Makeup Geek, and I'll place put the color down below. I kind of forgot the name of it. I'm just going to place this with the blending brush in my crease area, and then I'm just going to kind of spread it all the way around. This is just the base color that I'm going to use. It's very warm. I actually didn't use this the first time when I put this on my blog. I didn't use this color, and it gave it a different effect after I placed that one, so just FYI on that picture. But yeah, just spread it everywhere. Next, I'm using this eyeshadow by BH Cosmetics. It's the very, very beautiful cranberry color, It's in Aphrodite and it is so gorgeous. I'm applying it with an angled brush and I'm just going to place it kind of like a halo around my eye. So in the outer V, the inner portion there, and then in the crease to kind of connect the two. And I really love doing this in the winter time or whenever I'm doing a smoky eye. It works perfectly for my eye shape. If you don't have that much crease space, I wouldn't put it in the crease, just in the inner and outer portions. Now I'm going back into my blending brush and I'm just blending it out. And this is where you want to spend a lot of time. I'm going to place that in the lower lash line as well. I'm using a stiffer, smaller brush. And just get it in that lower lash line from about the a third of your eye all the way to the end. It really just helps to mirror the eyeshadow from the top to the bottom and really just make it cohesive. I also like placing this a bit in the waterline. Next, I'm taking this one from Lorac. It's a deep, deep brown, almost black shade. And I'm taking a buffing brush and really make sure that you get it all off the brush. These Lorac shadows tend to have a lot of fallout. And then I'm just going to kind of put that in the same places where I put that cranberry color just to deepen it up. I'm not really going to put it in the crease. I'm just going to put it in that inner and outer area. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and blend it all out. Like I said, this is where you want to spend the majority of your time, is just blending these colors to make them all kind of blur into each other. I don't want it to any one color to stand out. I just want them to all kind of mix into each other. So yeah, you just want to leave that inner space empty, however. And then I'm taking a very small brush and placing that in my lash line, that same brown color. This is more of a stiff brush so that I just want to just get it right in that lash line, just to kind of close out the eye shape. And then I'm putting it from a third of my eye to the very end of my eye. And now I'm taking a clean blending brush and blending all of those colors in. The brush that before had a little bit of that brown color. Now I'm taking this brown color again, and I'm just blending that deep brown color out. And this is just kind of a very wide pencil brush. It's very nice for blending out the lower lash line. Using that same brush, I dipped it back into the brown, the deeper brown, since I wanted it a little bit deeper. And then I'm going to go back into my blending brush here in a second and blend that out. If you lose a little bit of the deep brown color, just go ahead and put a bit more on there. And then blend it away. And this is where, like I said, I spend the majority of my time is just blending. And this is the case for any smoky eyes, just to blend it out very nicely. Okay, now I'm going to take this metallic shadow. This is kind of like a rose gold color. And I'm applying it with my finger just to the center part that we left bare. This adds so much dimension. It adds that shine, that sheen that you need. It just looks so, so nice. I love this eyeshadow palette, and it's from e.l.f. Yeah, so place that in that space that we left bare, and you might have to put a few layers on like I do. Next, I'm taking the lighter rose gold color and placing this in the lower inner portion, that that we left bare, just because I like to really accentuate my eye color with this. If you have brown eyes, it'll look really nice. Go back into that blending brush and blend it out again. And if you need any more of any shade, just put it back on. Here I'm just going to line my eyes, and I'm staying close to the lash line and creating a bit of a wing, just because, as I always say, it goes with my eye shape the best. Whatever goes with your eye shape. If you can skip this, I would, but I need it to line my eyes. With this felt tip liner, you do have to mix it once you put it back for each eye. And then I'm going to go into this sandy color and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And it really just, once you highlight the brow bone, it just kind of, is like the cherry on top of the cake here. It just really sets the whole eye look apart. I don't know. This is my favorite part, is highlighting that the brow bone. So, and as always, you want to make sure that you blend that into the crease color. And I'm going to apply two mascaras. This first one is by Too Faced. I love this mascara. It's the False Camera Lashes, I think. And then I'm going to apply the Voluminous by L'Oreal, and it really just adds the drama. I'm going to set my foundation with the Ready Set Gorgeous powder. This is a great powder. I love it. I just use it with an angled brush because the majority of it goes under that eye, under where the concealer was, so that I can set the concealer. Taking my e.l.f. Duo Kit here, I'm going to use a bronzer to contour my face. I love this bronzer for contouring. It really slims down my features and makes me look like I have cheekbones, which I don't at all. And I also place this in the temple and on my jawline to really create a nice dimension in my face. And this bronzer does have a bit of shimmer, but I find that it doesn't come out at all. Oh, I also like to contour my nose. And also get that jawline, get it under and on the neck as well. Moving on to the blush. This is a very pretty apricot blush. It does have a bit of gold shimmers, but it goes very nicely with this eye look. So make sure you make your pouty lip face and blend that on. And for the highlighter, I'm applying this one first. It has a bit of rose gold to it. I'm using a giant brush to do this. This is a little bit of blush as well as highlighter. So if you want to add a little bit more drama, I would suggest adding this highlighter from NARS. It's called Albatross. It adds the drama. See how you can see it just really amped up that highlighter, especially since I did a lot of contouring. And now moving on to the lips. I'm using this lip liner by Rimmel. It's my new favorite. I love how it leaves my lips. It makes them stand out. It makes them like puffy and pouty and just gorgeous. I don't know where my life has been before this liner, but it's just gorgeous now. I love this liner. See how you can see my lips just look so much bigger and defined. I've never really used a lip liner before, and now I don't know what I was doing before, but I'm not going back. So I'm just going to line my whole lips using this lip liner, and then I'm going to blend it in just a little bit. There's my dog back there. Yeah, I think this gives me those puffy Kylie Jenner lips that everyone has been loving. I just adore this lip liner. And the lipstick I'm using is my favorite by Wet n Wild. This is the Bare It All Nude. And it goes perfectly with that lip liner, and it's kind of like a matte lipstick. So new favorite combo of the month is this lips. So there you have it. I'm done with the whole look. I really hope that you like it. It's perfect for the winter or fall. It's just very warm and smoky, and the lips and face is it's neutral, but it's also dramatic. So I really like it, and I hope you do too. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you want a description of the products, check out my blog, which I will have linked below as well. So I hope you guys have a good time, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!